Welcome everybody to Sin's Gaming Reviews. I'm your host Sin, and let's just dive into it. Today, well, yesterday really, or even the day before, depending on what time zone you live in, we've got some exciting news. Titan Quest is being re-released as a 10-year anniversary edition. Now, that in itself wouldn't be the greatest of news. I mean, we have seen this many times and usually it's not really anything to be excited about. To be honest, unless you get the Gold or Ultimate or whatever edition of a modern game, which then includes all bazillion DLCs for a low price. But it's different in this case. Why do you ask? Well, let me tell you. First of all, if you own Titan Quest on Steam, which you absolutely should, especially considering it was on sale for $2 or so most of the time, and maybe also because it's a fucking great game. Where was I? Yes, if you own the game and get the anniversary, you get the anniversary edition for free. No question asked. Nothing to be done, just go check your Steam library and you'll find the anniversary edition right there. Go ahead, go look for yourself, I'll wait. See, I told you. Now, what's so special about this anniversary edition, you might ask? And rightfully so. So let me tell you. First of all, it is obviously the game. Second, they restored and improved the multiplayer experience by adding built-in voice chat, added net functionality, and so on. Third, they added native support for high resolutions, wider camera angle, and scalable UI size, so you can actually read what's written on the screen on the new, bigger screens. Considering, remember, this game was made back in the days when people had 4 to 3 screens, like 1024, 768 with their resolutions, no widescreens, nothing. So that's a welcome, a big welcome. Then next we have support for modders and fully integrated Steam Workshop. So no more hassle about how to add mods or whatever. Just go into the Steam and do your usual stuff in the workshop. As easy as that. Or at least at that time it's as easy as that, we have to see. Then furthermore, they added countless fixes, especially the community fixes, which means there are over 1,000 fixes in overall. Somewhere in between 1,000 and 1,500 I think it was. So that's very welcome. Then they said to themselves they overworked the masteries, the abilities, the items and sets, and added tons of new features like quick item pickup, bigger stacks and so on. That the quick item pickup means that with the press of a button you can pick up potions, gold, runes, crafting stuff like that with just one button. You won't pick up items with it, which is okay in my book. For more of the changes, you simply go to the Steam store page, and I highly suggest you go there after this anyway. So let's go to the question, what's Titan Quest anyways? Well, you might ask, and I'll answer you gladly. Titan Quest is a hack-and-slash RPG or an RPG, which means an action role-playing game, and it is and was by many considered to be the second best thing next to Diablo 2, and was so for many years. Even today, it's still considered as one of the all-time RPGs, and while not necessarily saying much, considering how much crap there has been in the last 15 years, it's especially worth mentioning that it has scaled extremely well gameplay and graphically wise over the years, and that it's something not many games can claim, especially on games that were released prior to, let's say, the 2010s. Because there's been a lot of technical improvements over the last couple of years, which really makes older games look bad or even ugly at this point. Which of course, that doesn't mean the games are bad because of that, but it is becoming harder and harder to enjoy most of the older games, especially the 3D games. Back to Titan Quest. So this game is really all about killing monsters, looting items, and improve your character through better items and skill and attribute points. There's nothing much else than that, and I'm glad there isn't. The story is there, it might be mildly interesting in your first playthrough, but it is really secondary in a game like this. I mean, just take an example with Diablo 3, which had a great story and was told very nicely in the game and everything. It was really beautiful with the cutscenes and everything. Yet people couldn't get rid of it fast enough and only play adventure mode these days. simply because seeing it once is all you ever want. See, this is a game where you will do the same places a lot of times, over and over. It's not just a running from A to B, it's really to repeat several times. For example, if you come across a boss, then you might want to kill that boss a couple times to get better items, so you are prepared for the next stage of the game. It's also possible that you advance too fast, too quickly, and you're not up to level with your environment. So again, you want to stay in one place, repeat that place a couple times to level up, and then get to the next part of the game. Which another part of the game is also there is no, the monsters do not scale. The monsters have fixed levels, so it's really up to you to stay at the level that you need to progress. So for now, all we have to see really is how the multiplayer modding scene is working out, and we might have a rebirth of a great game. I mean, it's difficult to say because there are so many new games out, of course, and I think it's really something that is more for the older guys. I mean, I'm closer to 40 now than to 30, so that's saying something. So for me, it's really about the nostalgia of the game, of the type of game. And to be honest, Grim Dawn didn't do it for me at all. Grim Dawn is, for me, it's boring, to be honest. I mean, it's a follower to Titan Quest. I think it's done by the same guys who did the Titan Quest, but somehow they made it more boring. I don't know. It's probably just my point of view. It's very subjective. I'm not saying it's a bad game, Grim Dawn, and at all. I don't say it's a bad game at all. It just doesn't do it for me. It's maybe also the environment it's placed in. So anyway, yeah, definitely advise you to check it out and tell me what you think of it. I'm your Sin. I hope to see you soon back here on Sin's Gaming Reviews. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel so I can continue to give you great content. I hope it's great. I hope you like it. I try to improve myself. I try to talk better on the microphone. I try to write better. And yeah, but I need your help. So please let me know what you think. And see you soon.